Welcome to the Gun Show. We have fun and games. Yeah, welcome guys. Gun Show here, and today I'm going to be covering the Frontier Defense game mode that's just been updated on the Titanfall 2 game. Now, so just before I start, you might be wondering, why does my voice sound different? Well, I've just caught a cold, so the past few days I've been suffering with a cold. However, hopefully it'll go away very fast, if not very soon, because colds aren't fun. And hopefully you'll get my natural voice back very soon. Anyway, so Frontier Defense is a wave defense based game mode where you are fighting against AIs such as Titans, Reapers, Ticks and the likes. Now it's a 4-player cooperative, so you and 3 other players are to defend what is known as the Harvester, which is right behind me, as you can see as we speak right here, and you have to basically defend that bit of kit from enemy fire. There are 5 waves in total, and the first wave is generally considered to be the warm-up wave, and then gradually it gets harder and harder as you get up to the 5th and final wave. Now at the end of each wave you can go and what's known as the armory, and you can purchase perks such as an extra battery and the likes, or you can donate money into the armory as well. So if a player teammate that needs a bit of cash or hasn't got enough from the wave itself and you happen to have that extra cash, then you can donate it, so you can support each other and fellow teammates that way as well. And you can also withdraw money from there if you do come a bit of a cropper and you don't have enough cash to purchase something. I think Frontier Defense is a great addition to the Titanfall 2 game mode, because not only are you playing against AIs, you're working with a small team of 4, and you have to really plan your offensive and defensive strategy, because you can't just run around like headless chickens and then allow the Harvester to take hits, because you'll soon realise that the wave will get lost very quickly. So you kind of have to have all angles covered here, but not only that, there are many other factors that you can really utilise this game mode for. And the first one that I would suggest is for you to try out new Titans that you've probably not used before, because you can level up your Titans, I'd say probably quicker than you would normally, and you would also practice new skills using different Titans and different perks per Titan. So, I mean, you know, this game mode, I can see it being really good for that, because you can use it as a good training ground. I mean, how many times do you play attrition and you barely get your core upgrades? Whereas this game mode, you will get that, I almost guarantee it. Okay, providing you obviously look after your Titan like any other game modes. But and if you use your regular Titan, even if it's your favourite Titan, you can still certainly hone in your skills, improve your skills using this particular map, or have some great fun using the Titan that you're really skilled at using. So, great game mode in my opinion. It does take a bit longer than most other game modes, so you probably want to ensure that you've got sufficient time you want to play this game mode, but on the whole, it's something fun and different to do. Now, what sort of AIs you get on this one here? As you see that there's stalkers, they whiz around, they actually do explode, so you want to watch out. Ticks also explode, obviously, from regularly, no different to what the other game modes are. Other Titans, you generally get, most Titans are the standard Titans that you would get. They attack you and both the Harvester, but you also get nuke Titans. They're the ones that you tend to need to watch out more, I'd say, because if they get close to your Harvester, and they all generally work their way up to your Harvester, when they get close to the Harvester, they'll nuke up and disk some serious damage to your Harvester shields. So that's something for you to look out for. You do have drones as well, and other AIs, Reapers, like you would do in any other game modes and the campaign, but something different than your run-of-the-mill game modes. So it looks like there's a good few nuke Titans inbound. Okay, so there's going to be loads of new nuke Titans, I guess, coming towards this way.
Guys, we just lost a pilot out there. You gotta be more careful.
Yes, something I mentioned here. Pilots. If you do die during the game, of course, you'll just spawn back in after several seconds. So it's not like you will die straight away and that's the end of that.
Pilot team, keep it together. Got some friendly pilots back in action. It's on now. The harvester shield is recharging. Don't let the remnant fleet damage it.
Friendly pilot attacking your target. Enemy Titan eliminated. Major damage sustained.
Team, we've got a pilot down. It's okay. It's okay. Stick together. We can win.
So there's a good 5 new Titans there. Or 6.
We've got multiple pilots down. Stick together out there.
There's a prime example there where some of our guys decided to go too far ahead or were dead during the time, so it put a lot of pressure.
Oh crap! The harvester shields are down.
On the front line.
Enemy Titan destroyed.
That was some impressive work.
There's the harvester.
Davis? He's literally speechless.
So this is the bank that I was talking about. Or the armory.
Nuke Titans inbound.
Go in there, you can choose what you want. Several things that you can utilize to help you effectively defend the harvester. So you've got to use them wisely. I'd probably suggest saving up your money as a cooperative and then spending it near the sort of more difficult waves when you actually do need to spend, because you'll soon realize your money disappears fast. Here I'm going back in and up. Before I tap in and say I'm ready, I want to bring my Titan back in. So this is something I just did on the spur of the moment there, and it's actually quite handy. So if you've got your Titan and it's almost dying and you've got a bit of cash, you can spend that money and try and get some new batteries. Go back in, put a new battery in, and you can bring your Titan's life back until, of course, with this particular Titan, you can recharge his shields once you get a core upgrade anyway. So perfect.
You got enemy Reapers down there, team. Take those beasts out.
So here we go, final wave.
Friendly Titan attacking your target. Multiple Titans are attacking. I suggest defensive maneuvers. Outnumbered 2 to 1. Our full position. Upgrade core ready. Enemy Titan destroyed. Enemy Titan down.
The harvester shield is taking some hits. Give it some cover. The harvester shield is back up.
Multiple Titans attacking.
Clearly here I keep forgetting to use my
Take him out
upgrade
so you can
core.
see what you're fighting.
XO-16 armed and ready, pilot. Upgrade core standing by.
Arc Titans incoming soon. Get ready to take him out. Nuke Titans headed your way, team. Take him out.
Critical damage sustained. Rocket firing. Outnumbered 2 to 1. I suggest rockets. Titan eliminated. Enemy Titan down. Enemy Titan eliminated. Friendly pilot attacking your target. Severely engaged by multiple Titans. XO-16 armed. Friendly pilot attacking your target.
Harvester shields are dropping. We've got a pilot down. Harvester shields back up to 100%.
Enemy Titan destroyed. Upgrade core ready. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Enemy Titan destroyed.
Reinforcements are inbound, team. The Harvester shield is recharging, guys. Do us a favor. Keep it protected.
Enemy Titan down.
Yeah! Now this is a team.
So there you have it.
Good work. You destroyed the remnant fleet.
Our very first Frontier Defense. As always, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Laters!